are exactly. Mad as a cut snake. Oh my god. Salt makes most things taste better. I mean, for a particular amount of salt. After that, it just tastes like salt, and that's not pleasant. Cottage cheese is rather bland. It's the protein that makes your brain light up, and the casein. Some of this convert tomato. Oh! Addictive cheese? Oh no. Cottage cheese kind of ricotta, both are different. Yes. There's so many. See, this is what I mean. There's so many different kinds, and I don't know about any of them. But I want to learn. Let's have an odd palate. A person who tests me salty and sweet. My brain insists that the sweet has been corrupted. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of with you on that, but it also depends on the balance. Because, like, if you put a little bit of salty into things, it can really enhance the other stuff. But yeah, if the balance is wrong, then it's just like, bleh. Gross. Cottage cheese is really kind of bland. It's best with stuff. It's best left in the cottage. Oh, hang on. I put drink crystals on it? Yeah, what? What are drink crystals? No, I can't stand salted caramels. No, that's fair. My palate is such that I can't really tell the difference between caramel and salted caramel, to be honest, so... Just have to add the water to make drinks. Oh! Like the, drink, powder, stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that works. Depending on recipe, cottage cheese can get a nice buttery flavour. Depends on what you do with the milk first. We like to churn out the work before we send it for making curd. See, we've been talking this whole time about cheese when we've got resident cheese expert right there. You need to know about cheese? Ask Travis. Not alone that whole food science thing that there's a perfect blend of salty, sweet, and fatty that everyone loves is dead wrong. Salted caramel got popular a while back because of this myth, and I hated it. I only had bubbles to my water. I didn't think you were talking about putting bubbles on your cheese. No. Talking about drink, flavoring thingos, the powders that you can get to make your water flavoured. Combo ends up being like a fruity cream cheese. Ooh. Yeah, give it a nice little hint of flavour. I'm liking how much I love to play. Still don't know the recipe yet. Fair enough. Kool-Aid powder with that's the one. It's a thing of sugar and flavouring. Probably some artificial colour too. Does it dissolve in a little bit or does it stay kind of crunchy? I feel like the texture would be a little bit crunchy, but... Oops. No, that's fine. Admin exactly I do. Yep. Wait, what did I miss? I don't know anything about cheese. I'm an expert in being cheesy. Puns indeed, yes. Not the brand I use, but those ones. Peach drink crystals. Ah. Does both, depends on how long you... Oh, okay. So the quicker you eat it, it's still like crunchier, and then give it time and it soaks in. I presumes. Oops. I'm fucking nailing the lining up of these ones. Sounds gross when we're able to... Oh, yes. I'm sure we all have things in that category. You eat what with what? I'm trying to think if I've got any combination of thing that people would go like, ooh, why? Sultanas and yogurt, maybe? That's not that weird, though. Fish heads and fresh cat fur, yeah. Cat fur with any food. That's true. Oh, I don't want to think about how much cat fur I've eaten over the years. Because it absolutely would be a not zero number. Carrots in sandwiches made my heart the first time I heard it. Carrots on sandwiches? When did I eat carrots on sandwiches? As in like when I have like full salad, like lettuce, carrot, cheese, meat, egg, optional. If you can get hold of the damn things. I haven't had eggs in months. Every time I do my grocery order, I look up eggs. There's currently a two like packet limit on eggs, and that seems to be regardless of whether or not you buy 6, 12 or 18. And yeah, anytime that the cheap ones come up as available, and even like honestly, most of the eggs that are on the website just straight up say not available. And the ones that are available, I'll order them if they're cheap enough. And by the time my order comes around, they're like, oh, we're not sending you the eggs, we've run out. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. I never thought that I would miss eggs. And if he gets excited for cheddar sandwich with peanut butter, not my thing. I have had that before, and yeah, somehow the flavors do work together, but like, yeah. I think I've only had it once or twice. Vegemite and cheese though, oh hell yes. All the time. Like, sorry. Likes the savoury stuff, yep. See if there's any people in your area that have hens. I think at the moment there's like an egg shortage. Wasn't there something like chicken flu or something? Like we've lost chickens or something like that? I'm not quite sure. So I kind of suspect that like if there is anyone around with hens, they're probably already getting hit up by people. Because it used to be that you could, you know, theoretically like buy as many eggs as you wanted, but like most people would only buy a dozen. Whereas now it's like, because they're never in stock, people are trying to buy more. It's like a little bit catch-22. Like I don't eat eggs that often, but the fact that I've barely been able to get hold of them for fucking months. I say barely be able to get hold of, like there are eggs available, I'm just not willing to spend like $10 for a dozen of them. Because fuck that. You can't get eggs fast enough. It's a nice problem to have. Blackberry jam and cheddar sandwich is nice, not melted. God, I haven't had blackberry jam in... Pretty sure my grandmother used to make it. I think that was one of the... She made a lot of jams and marmalades and stuff. They had a lot of fruit trees. Don't remember if blackberry was one of them. I do vaguely remember jars that were like quite dark colour. I don't remember though. That was fucking 30 years ago. Oh, yeah. Cheese, peanut butter, bread, and bananas. Maybe some sriracha. That's another thing that I want to like try. Sauces. I wanna learn about sauces and what I like as sauces. I don't think I'm all that great with spice, but I really haven't been exposed to a lot of it, so. 2 large egg supplies here in Victoria have bird flu breakouts. Killing the birds was okay. That's the problem. Yep. I knew there was something about, yeah. There was like bird... I called it chicken flu, didn't I? Whoops. Yeah, it's, you know, it's, yeah. Yeah, they had to, put down a lot of the egg-laying birds because they were sick. And so now there's just less eggs. Pretty close to... I've heard that! Yeah, egg shortages. Took a little bit longer to filter over here, but yeah. Eat spicy mustards to tolerate tomato ketchup. Oh, that's fair. How far will you take your Vegemite cheese cookie? Are you purist just Vegemite cheese, nothing more Vegemite cheese? Ham, tomato, spinach is a nice sandwich. I mean, I've never tried anything more than that. Not out of any, like, hate for adding any other things, I've just not tried it. Vegemite ham and cheese. Kills in chat, kills the oh, I wanna be. Oh, that snugglies. But like gently. Oops. Gentle snuggles. Are you feeling okay? Are you just sleepy? Sketches for Ivana. Vegemite cheese, fried egg, and a muffin with 2 flavors. Oh, hell yes! Yeah! English muffins, yes. That's part of the reason why I want to get hold of some eggs, because I have some English muffins in the freezer. And it's quite nice to, I'll put in the oven, I'll get like the 4 pieces of the English muffin, put them in, and to put the cheese on, so that the muffins like cook and the cheese melts all onto that, and then I'll have 2 silicon, muffin tins things. Crack an egg into each of those, put the whole thing into the oven. Under the grill. I forget how long for, but the English muffins toast, the cheese melts, the eggs cook, slap it all together. Yum yum. Hey Faye, hey Vanna, how goes it? Extreme garlic aioli is nice. I don't remember if I like aioli. This is remembered dose, little's fantastic, too much is horrid. Oh yeah. If it makes the stuff soggy, then no. Tomato that swaps the eggs for garlic. Ugh. So good. Adores garlic. Very sleepies, blood and naughty. Well then, back to sleepies for Ivanaby. You can stay all curled up on the laps. And do the sleeps. Nectar frying slice of cheese to baking to this theme, I don't. Never tried it. Start the bacon first, yes. I've been working through iterations of enchiladas. So they had so one time at the little shops, because the enchiladas, they come in a 2-pack and they're $10. And God knows I'm not going to spend $10 on a thing if I don't know I like it. But then they had some that they had like overstock or whatever, or they were like the previous day's enchiladas or something. And so they were in the cheap section. They were $5, and I was like, well, you know, if I don't like it at $5, that's not too bad. And so I bought them and brought them home, cooked them, and they were really yummy, and I quite liked them. And so I'm like, okay, cool. But again, I'm not spending $10 on freaking enchiladas. That's ridiculous. Because the problem was the size of them. One enchilada was not enough, but 2 was too much. And I didn't know what to like eat with them, to like, if I just have one and then like what to put with it kind of thing. So I still bought them only rarely, and then I saw one in the cheap section, but they'd put it down to $7 instead of $5, and I'm like, you cheeky buggers. And so I'm like, surely I can work something out here. So I bought some wraps. I bought some multigrain wraps, bunch of mints, and at the time I had some packets of taco salsa and spices that had not gotten used somehow, and so I was like, oh, I'll just try it with that. And I tried it with that. Actually, no, I tried it originally with the leftover chicken burger meat that I had, and that was amazing. Especially because the wraps were smaller, and so I could have 2, and that would be the perfect amount. It was so good. And then I ran out of the chicken burger meat, because that was another thing that I got cheap from the shops. They must have had like just massive overstock of it, because they had all these packets out for $1 for a good like kilo of chicken meat, and I'm just like, oh hell yes, I bought a lot. I bought a lot, but it's all gone now. And so I'm up to like 5 or 6 iterations now of various like combinations of this kind of mince and this much bacon and these kinds of spices and whatever salsa. I did a double batch the other day. The previous batch I used an entire jar of salsa and it was too wet. And so I'm like, well, if I do double the mince and the bacon with a jar of salsa, that might be about right. And like the consistency is spot on, but I am finding it's a little bit like greasy, I guess is the word, when it cooks. I think maybe next time I need to cut more of the bacon fat off. But apart from that, perfect. I don't know, shops near Quirky sell pre-beaten eggs, says maybe better. Oh! Possibly? I've never checked. Count for heat carryover, it keeps cooking about, yes. That is a bacon substitute, just the cheddar in the fry pan. Ah. Low and slow, get the butter fat to fry the proteins. There are also cheese chips that you can make in the oven. Ah. My mum was not a good cook, any stovetop cooking was always started on high. Yes. We need to get the pan up to temperature quickly. Quick, put it on 9. No. If you're wondering why your food is still frozen in the middle and burnt on the outside, that's why. or because you've got an oven that's got a busted thermoregulator and your landlord refuses to fix it. Either way, it's one of those two things. You know what? If I'd pre-planned a little bit better, I would have like snugged these up a little bit more, and then I could have used the leftover paper to do my dots. I could still use the leftover paper to do my dots. Because I'm thinking about doing a quick set of the dots in these same colours, in these inks, so that they match. Totally just use these scraps up. Or I could just, you know, use the entire box of scraps that I already have. This is the this is the box of the leftover papers. I'm not running out anytime soon. But still. Kidda, yes, what's up, Ivanaby? How can I help? I was more of a little so that the window of heck yes is white, yes. And she would hard-boil eggs by placing them in the pot of water while it was still cold, then leaving them in to cool down with the boiling water instead of temperature. Oh yeah, same! Yeah. It's hard-boiled eggs in my house. Well, no, my mum's house. Yeah, you get the pot, you put the eggs in, you fill it up with water in the tap, put it on the stove, you turn the stove on, leave it for like however long it was, turn the stove off, leave it until it was cool, and then peel them. And peeling them was always such a bitch. Tonight's experiment worth in a deep casserole dish, add 2 Uncle Ben's rice, a whole can of pumpkin soup, 500 grams paper meat mince, 250 grams cottage cheese, topped with pizza blend, shredded cheese. Heck yes! Winner is Travis! Grey centers, yes. I was in my late teens when I discovered that you could hard-boil eggs without the yolk being grey on the edges. I thought that was just how that went. Blue and silver Christmas cardies. Yes! That would be so pretty. Unfortunately, not today. I'm getting these finished and then I'm going and having dinner, because it is nearly, like, end of stream time. But future me will make blue and silver Christmas cardies. Make a tea for 40 minutes. Ooh. And difficult to peel. Yes! You always see those, like, hard-boiled eggs that are, like, smooth? That the peel comes off easy and, like, don't take chunks of egg with them? Yeah, I've never had one of those. Room take eggs in boiling water, 10 minutes. Whoops. See, that was another thing too. The eggs came straight out of the fridge. So, fridge eggs into tap water, onto the stove, turn the stove on, get it to boiling, leave it on however long it was, I don't remember what the timing was for that, and then turn it off, and then just like leave it on the stove while it cooled down. You could maybe, take it off of the stove, pour the boiling water down the sink, fill it up with tap water again. But then the tap water would just get warm, because the eggs were still hot. Surprise! Back from the shelves. Wait, is that the trick to getting them to peel nice? I have learned a thing. Talking about food and the just a bit. I had a sandwich before I started, but yeah, I'm. You guys are gonna start hearing my tummy grumbling soon. The grey yolk is only needed when your mouse back. Wait. Grey yolk is only needed when your mouse back and I need a new... Oh! Right, I got you, I got you. The old mice with the rollerball in them, yes. That was basically, yeah, pretty much. If you may cut the heat as soon as it boils, so it goes to that. Yep. Very yes, temperature shot works. Oh. The cold shock makes things shrink and the water gets sucked in a little. Also cracks the wider air pocket end. Oh. I mean, most of the time if I'm boiling eggs, it's so that I can have, like, curried egg sandwiches, which requires mashing the eggs anyway, so, like, the outside surface of the egg doesn't matter as much. But if I ever need, like, perfectly pretty eggs, that is good to know. Do I do dots? Am I doing dots? I kind of want to do dots. And I can see over there, there's a storage container that I think I want to use for them, because I think I want to keep them in the box with the ink. Because we have this box. But I have more cardstocks that I want to put in here, and I think I want to save this for, like, metallics and glitters and stuff. So I'm going to grab... Wait on. Hi, Tankat. Hello. Are you having a nice little nap over here? Can you do just a little bit of the purring so chat can hear? He's like, no, but I'll lick your hand. Okay. Oh, I get kisses. Thank you. This is another thing that I found when I was cleaning the other day. I have this. Little pots. Oops. You can also toss them in the freezer for a few minutes. Oh. With my ADHD brain, I'd forget that they were in there. Come back to them 3 hours later and they're just like all frozen and disgusting and just ugh. Eggs nice here, tap the spoon, top and bottom, peel off 2 opposing holes and then very really hard from the top end. Curried egg sandwiches sounds lovely. They are. It's literally just like hard-boiled eggs, mashed up, add a little bit of mayonnaise, just to like get them to sort of stick together and stuff. So it's almost like a chunky paste. And then just add curry powder to your desired taste. It's really good. Anything that's outside. Bye! You can also crack the boiled egg, put it in the glass with water and shake it. The water gets under the shell and it slides off. Oh. Hey Sky! How you doing? Hey Sky, how good is it? Is that the kind of thing those spare diamond dots in? I bought a, I did buy a box. It's one of those ones that has the containers in it that kind of look like Tic Tac boxes. They're like tall, rectangular. And it has the little flip top on the top, because I was also getting spare, what are they called? The actual diamonds part of the diamond painting. Had spare of those. And because the vast majority of kits use the DMC color codes to, color their diamonds, so you can use them interchangeably. Although it does look like the set that I'm currently working with is one that just uses random fucking numbers and I'm really salty about it. Timer, XCP. Yes, true. Deviled eggs. I've never had a deviled egg. I should try it if I can get hold of some eggs. And there's been another machine close. It's a good day, not much. Oh, good. Better day. There we go. Deviled eggs made with honey mustard instead of mayo / miracle whip. Ooh. Call them dots, but drills, that's the word, yes. Diamond drills.